Hello, everyone. Gilbert here. Welcome to the Way of the Dragon, Red Dragon Model Works. Today, we're going to start on this guy right here. This was printed for us by ny3dcreations.com. He supplied it to us for this bust painting class. So, here is his webpage. So check him out if you guys would like one. He's got another one. I'm sure we'll get him to show the other one that he's got. But without further ado, there's Mr. Sutton, Scale Model Kit Review, the man himself, Hobby Mike. And guess what, guys? This is a treat, man, because he hasn't painted in, 4 years, Mike?
I think my Facebook told me 5 years the other day.
It's been a while, so this is a treat. We've got Mr. Lang, Keystone Scale Models, of course, a big poppy there, just painted, Jerry, Mr. Wheaton. What's going on? That's our bouncer, man. So behave yourselves. And of course, we got old Tommy there. So what we're going to be working on, I just showed you again, is this guy right here. This is what scale is this again, Mike?
You guys are painting 1/4 scale.
It's a quarter scale. So what did I just do here? I just messed something up here. Here, I got to reload this. Give me a second. Nope, I don't want to reload that. What did I just do here?
We're still here.
No, my mouse with the Mac, when I hit it, it blew everything up, and I don't know how to minimize the damn thing. How do you minimize? Damn it! How the hell do I minimize that? Hold on. Let me jump out and jump back in. Let me reload this. Give me a second.
So I'm going to switch cameras while we wait. Here we go.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I kind of hit the wrong damn button. All right, so we're going to start now. We're going to work on the face. We're going to get all the flesh tones down. Steve, what are you going to be using to do your flesh tones?
Well, I'm probably going to use the acrylics. I'm going to do the washes, the red wash, the yellow wash initially. And then I think after I seal that up, and I'm going to work with some oils.
Okay. How about you, Mike? What are you going to be using?
So I got some of these Game Air. I got this Game Air flush set. And I just bought these. This is the most recent paints that I bought. I don't want to take any chances with some of the older stuff that I got because it probably would not be so good because it's been so long. So I'm gonna play it safe right now.
Now, guys, remember, if you want, you see right there, ny3dcreations.com, Hobby Mike, that's his joint there. If you see up in the upper left-hand corner, those are the two busts that he has. The one with the hat.
So these are quarter scale that everybody's painting. I did mine a little bigger. Mine is third scale.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little bigger. And then there's the other one that we found, but we decided not to do for the class, that we can do as well. So
yeah, the one with the hat there.
If you want one, they're not listed for sale. Go on there and send me an email and say you want one so you can paint along and I can make one for you.
There you go.
It's not for free though.
Mr. Lang, what are you going to be using today?
Oils.
Oils. So that Mr. Lang is going to be using oils. How about you, Jerry? We know what.
Pro Acryl, but I kind of based it a little dark, so I'm going to throw in a little lighter tone before I do anything else.
Uh-huh.
So, but this is like the undercoat. So it's got a little reddish tint to it, but I want to lighten them up a little bit.
So you're going to be doing your method with the Pro Acryl and then some pan pastels, right?
Yep, all that stuff. So
awesome. We have Tommy. Tommy's going to use his pan pastels. Got them all out there. So there it is. So like I said, we're all going to be doing a different way to do it. I'm going to start out with some acrylics. I'll use, again, the Pro Acryl, and I'll mix up a little bit of lighter shade. And then after all that's done, I'll seal it, and then I'll go in with it. So with that being said, let me move this over here. Everybody's good to go.
Start the timer.
Let's go. All right, let's hit it. All right, let me mix up. So I think I'm gonna start with a shadow. Well,
is this a 48-hour group build?
No.
Hey Josh, thanks.
It's time to give a prize away.
Right, I'm gonna mix up a little bit of this is shadow flesh, and I'll mix up a little bit of the dark flesh for highlights or for shadows. So, let me make sure this is that's open. So we've already, what you see now, what everybody's done, they've already based it. That's the undercoat, and everything will be built on top of that. If you guys got any questions, you want to know anything from these guys, please in the comments. Dominic Google, how you doing? You can ask in the comments, and we will get at it. We'll try to answer them as best as we can. None of us are pros. We just like to paint. So I'm mixing up my paint here. I don't know. Don't ask me the ratio. I just throw this shit in there and mix it.
Speak for yourself. You're not a pro.
Speak for myself. All right. See, it's a nice inconsistency. I might even tone that down just a little bit more. Nah, that should be like that. It's I've got about a 1-to-1 ratio in here, maybe a 2-to-1 ratio. I go real thin. Other people don't make it this thin. I go real thin with mine. All right, let me get that in here. Got that going. Get my glasses because I'm blind. Let me turn my camera around. There we go. If in the comment section, if you want to see what one of the guys are doing, you want to see it up, let me know and I'll put it up a little higher so you guys can see what they're doing. I hear the airbrush is going. Mr. Wheaton, what are you working on there, man?
I'm rigging cannons for my Quebec for the Nationals.
All right, let me get a little light here. And then here we go. And we're off to the races. So I'm starting off with a dark flesh from Pro Acryl right here. This is some really good paint. Airbrushes really well. But this will be the base of my
You putting that all over?
No, just in certain like here, like see the cheekbone?
Oh yeah.
So I'm not putting it all over, just in the recess parts. This is a beautiful sculpt, guys. I mean, there's some really nice detail on this.
There's a lot of nice wrinkles in it.
Oh yeah, it'll take a real nice wash, and your pastels or oils or acrylics, whatever you're using, will really
You know,
highlight.
I'm trying to go soft with the paint, so I don't want to cover
Yeah,
those wrinkles. And another thing we were talking about yesterday with Gil is, what tribe is we think that the bus is from, right?
yeah. This is more. If you look at any historical photos or whatever, he is more of a Lakota. He's got more of that the style of a Lakota. Um, so I'm gonna go with once I'm done with the skin tones and stuff, I'm gonna probably end up painting them using some white ink. I just want to show, because Mike made a good point. We're doing this to show people how we do skin tones. So if anybody watching, go for it, painting. How you doing, brother? So that's basically how we're doing, to show you how different methods, and that one you can achieve a really good end result, and it doesn't have to be one method. So you're going to see here, you're going to see 2 or 3 different methods on how we're going to approach this. So, but there's still some basic, fundamentals that you got to adhere to, shadows, where you place them, where you place your highlights. See, like here in the back of his neck, it's going to be darker. By his ears. And then you got to remember his hair and his feathers are going to go over that. So underneath his eye, I want a little darker. And then right up here on the bridge of his forehead, I'll just go around it. And just to add a highlight inside his ear there. Just come around. So that is probably all I'm going to do with this one for that highlight. Then I'm going to go in with other. I'll go back and darken and lighten and darken and lighten. So pour that out because I might need that later. Clear out my airbrush. Get some of that darkness out of there. Darkness! Let me get it off of me now. So we just go ahead and clear that out. I'm not worried about anything. I just want to get that dark brown out of there so it doesn't interfere with the next color I'm putting in. I see you found your airbrush pot there, Mike.
My what?
Your airbrush pot.
Oh yeah, it was in the paint booth.
Yeah. I know you mentioned that yesterday.
I haven't opened the paint booth in 2 years, so good place for it. I didn't forget where it was.
So now I'm going to add this color, and I'm going to end up adding some basic skin tone to lighten it up. But for now, I'm going to add a little bit of this down, just a very little bit of it. So this is like one shade lighter, if you can see right there. It's a little lighter than what I just laid down. Spray that, and then I'll knock my air valve down just a little bit. And then I'll come in on the high parts and just start to blend it all in. Bridge of his nose a little bit. His chin. Down here. neck. And that's it. That's it for that. I'm going to take a little bit of this.
Oh, Go For It Paint is in the house.
Yeah.
He's got a good YouTube channel. You guys should check it out.
Put your link in there. Can you put your link in there? Go for it. All right, there's my other skin tone. So before I lay that down, I'm going to put some yellow down. I'm going to use a glaze. Let me get that together. I picked up this Imperial Fist yesterday to make. There used to be a glaze from Citadel. They stopped making it. But this, if you put a little medium in this, it should be very close to it. So I'm gonna mix up a little bit of this real quick.
Mine's a little too orange. It looks like Donald Trump.
Oh! It's huge, man. It's huge. It's huge. 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 Let me grab a little bit of this out of here. I don't need a lot. That should be more than enough right there.
I'm gonna go see. I'll be right back.
Okay. Then I'll take my. Where's my. I really got to stop cleaning my desk because then I can't find anything. Where is my matte medium?
I knew I forgot something. I forgot to seal this thing before I started. Oh well.
There's my matte medium. Here we go. Little water. So I'm going to lay down a little bit of this yellow. Everything's going to go on top of that. All right, let me put just a little bit of that in there. Lay this down and then hit it with a dryer. I just want that little bit of that yellow in there, not a lot. Yeah. So there, yellow, that's what it ends up looking like. And then everything else can be built on top of that. So before I do that, I need to seal this. And this is just Liquitex thinner with a little bit of water in there, matte medium, with a little bit of water, in case anybody's wondering. That's what I use to thin my shit down with. If I'm not using the airbrush thinner or Flow Aid. Okay. Get in there. Clear that out so it doesn't dry in there. Hey, Jerry. Oh, he's still.
Yeah, what's up? I'm back.
This yellow that I just used, I think it's something that you might want to look into to make a glaze out of it. It's called the Imperial Fist. It's a contrast paint.
I don't have it.
It's really good, bro. Look, yeah,
I got Phalanx yellow.
look at that.
Nice.
And then this is what, just a light airbrush over it. Look,
Nice.
it's a nice yellow.
Nice tone.
Yeah, it's a nice warm tone. It's not a bright tone, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let me go hit this with a seal it real fast, and then we'll start moving on to other stuff.
So Jerry,
Yes, sir.
I got a room for Jersey Fest.
You coming?
Oh, we'll see in a month. We'll see where my finances
Awesome.
are. If I can get the airfare, I got the room.
All right, cool, man. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah.
Gonna give you a ride in the hood.
Hey, that's what Gil did when I was in Chicago. You come here to SoCal, I'm gonna take you to the hood. I won't go there.
All right, now that that's sealed, give it a couple of seconds here to let the air hit it, and I'll go to see what you guys are doing. Let me sit this here for a minute, and then I'll let that air a little bit. Let's see what Mr. Sutton's doing there. He's adding his Jerry Frayed technique.
That's right.
Nice. Looks good. We'll move over to Hobby Mike. How you doing, Mr. Lang?
Getting the shading in.
Nice. Cool. You got Jerry over here.
I just toned it down a little bit. And I want to do the washes.
Now you got to remember, it looks dark, but when he's done, it's not going to be that dark.
No, I hope not.
You know, when he starts adding his pastels and the flesh tones to that dark is going to be underneath it. It's going to look really good. There's Tommy's.
I wore my first shade of pastel.
Nice, Tommy. Man, looks like you know what you're doing, dude.
Sometimes.
All right, now I'm going to add another. I think I need to knock this down just a little bit more. It's still a little bit too. Get a little bit more warmer in there. There we go. That's a little better. I need to thin that because I added paint to it. Mix that up. So make sure my airbrush don't have any more of that water in there. Add just a scotch of this. Let me bump that back up a little bit. There we go. A little bit here on the chin. Across here. Start lightening it up just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. Tops of his ears. Okay. And now I'm going to go over the straight skin tone now. Just as a highlight. Let me see. Let me get out of that. I didn't pull it out. I got to get it. There's my tan flesh. That's beige red. That's pink. There's my tan flesh. Okay. I want to thank everybody that's joining in from Just Painted, his YouTube page, and those from Scale Model Kit Review. Just clean out my airbrush real quick. Just a quick run through. That'll do that. Put this off to the side. I'm going to add some tan flesh to it just as a highlight on certain spots, and then the rest will be oils for me. I want that nice and thin. Almost the consistency of an ink. I don't know if you guys can see how thin, you guys watching, how thin that is. See that? It's real translucent, like an ink. that. Just want a little highlight here. A little bit on that Adam's apple, down that musk part of his neck, that muscle part. Right on his chin there. His cheek. Right on his brow here. Come over to the back of his neck. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to this. I'm not adding red because of the dark flesh that I used. That was a nice red to it, and I still have the red hue from the base coat that I laid down. So all I'm doing now is just blending in those shadows with this real thin tan flesh. And that's the way it looks now. Now the oils will go on top of that. But before that, I'm going to add a little bit more of the yellow to this. Just a little bit. That's it. Here, here. Up underneath there. Shadow there. And that's it. That's it for him. At least for now. Clear out the airbrush. You know what? Let's see. Let's see. I might just go with the pastels now that I'm looking at it. Oh, wow. So, hey, Jerry, I'm going to put it on you. Explain your process while you're working.
Well, right now I'm just doing a blue. I did a yellow wash, and I sponged out, and now I'm doing the blue wash, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just sponging, dabbing, not brushing or anything like that. Just dab it out, and I'll leave little freckles also too, besides the tinting.
Now, for those that have not watched this before, and if they watch later, why are you doing it?
Just because the skin color actually has a ton of different tones in it, and I'm trying to give it some of the realism to it, and pick up some of the blues, the reds, the yellows that your skin that naturally has and stuff. So I use red. This is Angron Red Clear for red, Aggress Earth Shade for browns. I'm using Dragonhof Nightshade for blues, and this Moon Yellow from Vallejo for yellow.
Nice. Now, on a 1/24 or 50-second scale, whatever, you're really not going to see that.
You're not going to see it. Yeah.
But when you get into a bigger bust of like this here, especially this one here that was printed for us by, and I'm going to pimp it again, printed to us by that brother right there, ny3dcreations.com. When you got a bigger bust and it's got some really nice detail like that, you want to try to get that skin tone to match or look somewhat realistic, and that's what he's doing right there with all that right there. Now, there's other ways to do it, but this is a good way to do it too. You can splatter it through an airbrush and then dab it. You could just layer on like what I do, different colors, dab it. Everybody has a different technique, and they all look fantastic when they're done.
Yeah, sometimes I go back and I do a little freckling. If I feel like it needs a little bit more, I'll add some more. But like this one right here, I got like little blue veins, really thin and subtle right now. They're showing through. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, and that's from the
little veins right there.
That's from the Drakenhof Nightshade.
Yeah, and you can see like the little blue stuff. So once you start laying everything, you're going to cover, but some of it is going to show through really lightly. So as long as you do thin layers, you're still going to see some of that undertone and the freckling and stuff, and it'll show some realism come through. Or real nice, you know.
And it's not a hard thing to do. I mean, if you just like he's doing, you just watch him do it, and you take your time, and you just make sure that when you lay those freckling down, like what he's doing now, if they're too big, dab them off with your sponge, man. You know.
Yeah, just don't leave any pooling in the creases or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just you want the surface. That's all you want.
There you go.
Also, make sure it's clear coated before you do that.
Yeah, through between every coat that I do, I clear coat it. You know, because you don't want to wash out the stuff that you did underneath. And if you make a mistake, you can always clean it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to run and clear coat this real quick. So I should have done the irises, but I'll do that later. Now, so there's mine. So now I'm going to bust out my oils. So I have here shadow brown. I got some flesh shadow. And then, of course, your pinks and your whites and all the other stuff. So what's this one? Basic flesh tone. And a little bit of this. So I'm going to pull them all out so I can see them. What I want to start with are my shadows. Take care. Go for it. Go for it. Payne said he has to go. There's my thinner. Let me lay just a little bit of this down. Don't need a lot. that. Clean my brush off. A little bit of this.
A bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of this. So that one. I'm going to start with my darker. I can get rid of this. I'm going to save that yellow because I might need it. This can sit off here. The yellow will go over here. All right. Let's go. Wet my brush a little bit. All right, what do I do with my towel? Lay this down on my lap. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is start adding. Let me get a little bit better light here. I'm going to start add some shadows in here. Move that around. You getting back in the groove there, Mikey?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Besides the equipment failures here.
You got a clean airbrush.
No. That's the third bottle that I squeezed, and the tip was dry, and it exploded all over the fucking place. Premature.
Let's get a little bit of this in there.
I don't think these videos are made for kids, so you can premature all you want.
Yeah.
I was just saying, sounds like a personal problem, but
Yeah, a couple of my model color that I used for the washes were, haven't been opened in 5 years, so they're not dry. But the tip of it was chummed up.
There we go. Just trying to get a nice shadow in here. Do a little dabbing.
God damn it.
Another one?
No, it's just the water was drying up faster than I.
Come in here. Let me go across here a little bit. down. Yeah. Come over this side. There. There we go. Shadow in there. Bring that down around the nose. A little bit here. So when is the Nationals there, Michael?
It's 2 through the 5th of August,
Uh-huh.
and obviously nobody owns bikes because that's the same time as the Sturgis.
Ooh.
I've been to it a bunch of times, so I'm not worried about it.
What,
There'll be a few
Sturgis?
girls upset, but they'll get over it.
They'll get over it.
Yeah, right. I almost wasn't going to go.
What, to the Nationals?
Yeah, I have a bunch. I have this ship to rig, and I have the other one to finish rigging. And I figure if I work 8 hours a day for the next 37 days, I'll have them done. But I lost my mojo a couple months ago. And it's getting there, though.
Okay. Let me get in here.
I hate to see when someone else with inferior model get first place. Just kidding.
It's gonna be a wooden ship.
No, we put them in a different category.
Ah,
It helps being friends with the president of IPMS Nationals. No, it's a different category, different set of skills.
good. It should. It should be.
It takes like 5 years to make a wooden ship.
Yeah.
I've done it
Yeah.
before. And I do 2 a year. One very detailed one and one's out of the box. So last year one of my ships took best of ships and first place. So
Show off.
I know. But it's not a very big category because people like seeing them. They like to build them. But when it comes to the rigging part, they go, nope. I have a buddy of mine called me today. He says he's been working on his plastic ship for the last 2 years. He says, how you rig it? Well,
Very carefully.
yes, I says. So he's gonna bring it over here next week, and I'm gonna show him how to rig. He got a book, which I think is a Bible of plastic rigging ships. And but if you're the first time doing it,
Yeah, it could be daunting, man.
Yeah. Like hopefully this season we'll do the Viking ship.
Oh yeah, we still got to do that.
It got to be after August though. I mean
Yep.
after we get back from nationals. But yeah, so each one of my Viking ships took an award at nationals. So I get lucky.
It's a lot of skill, bro.
But it wasn't learned right overnight. I'll tell you that. It's like you guys doing figures. You know, I've done a few, and they don't look like. You know, even Steve's are better than. He's getting almost as good as you, Gil,
Yeah, he's getting good.
for an Air Force guy. You know,
He's got those eyes down pat too, you know.
yeah.
He's starting to get them real good.
Hey, you guys are a bunch of chickens. You should use the labels.
I have some too.
Decal the shit out of it.
When I get back, I'm starting a victory. Hopefully, I'll have that. I need to do it before I die.
So what I'm doing is just building up in the shadows and then trying to get
In the shallow.
yeah, in the shadows.
In the shadow.
Plus, my friend's in Illinois for a girls' week, so I don't have to. She's not bothering me anymore. At least for a week. I told her she needs bond money. Give me a call.
I take my blender here, knock that down. Get right over here on his temple, right here by the ear.
Gil's phone going off.
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Okay. There's a ding, and I look at my phone. I got nothing. I'm like,
Yeah, it's my daughter. Over here, right here by the ear. Just building up a shadow on his forehead here. Damn it, girl. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's Mikey. looks good, Mike. You got the, I like all those tones you got in there, man. The reds, the blues, all that. That looks good.
It's hard to get it to show up on a picture.
Hold on, let me. You want me to put it here?
It's not going to show up on the camera. I could try, but I don't know if it's going to show up at all.
I like that.
Let me turn the light down here. See if that. I don't know if it's showing up.
In the picture, you can see the different, tones.
Yeah, it just looks one color on this camera.
Yeah. The camera's washing it out in the picture, and I'll show that in a minute here.
Yeah.
In the picture, you can see the reds. You can see.
Yeah. I got little veins on the neck and stuff, but
Yep.
you can see that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Mike, it's almost like you knew how to do this before.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, my logic has always been: if you buy enough stuff and put it all in a room and rebuild the room a few times and make it look like you know what you're doing, you can figure that out. It's that old saying: "I'd rather be lucky than good."
There you go. Grab a little bit of that.
Buy enough stuff, eventually you'll learn how to use it.
You hope. Or you just buy more stuff.
Yeah. He's still got a little bit of Donald Trump in him, though. I gotta get that out. But I'm gonna figure that out next. I'm gonna resist for 5 minutes because this is usually the point where it all becomes one color. Because I rush.
Just take your time, bro. It'll all come back to you. All right. There's all my basic colors. All right, let me jump over here while I sit for a second here. Let my eyes adjust to harsh ass lights I got. And let me go around the world here and see what we got here. Mr. Sutton, where you at, buddy? He's got his mic off. All right, let me move on. How about you, Mr. Lang? How you doing there? You're using oils like me, so how's that going? Nice. I like it. Looks good. Mr. Frade. Uh-oh. He's
Getting ready for pastels.
And then we got Tommy. God damn, Tommy, that looks good. That was good, Tommy. Nice. He looks like he's been out in that California sun, man.
The California Indian.
There you go.
He likes avocados.
He likes them avocados, man.
Hey, my avocados have started growing. They're little, but yeah, we might get an early season this year. He looks good.
My neighbor got 6 chickens, and Buddy's eyeing through the fence.
Oh. Wow.
It will not be pretty.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I just say, hey, where's the barbecue sauce? Okay. So now I'm adding faded flesh to the highlights just to see. I can always go back and lighten it up. But just on these highlights here, just to give them a little bit more of a rosiness to his skin tone. Right here on this big old proboscis. Well, I let that sit and answer my daughter. There's Tommy's. Nice, Tommy. I'm gonna show these in a minute to everybody. So just let me answer my daughter real quick. Here. Okay, now let me let me blend this and then I'll go to the pictures. All right, now let me show the guys pictures here. Let me open this up. All right, here's Mikey's. Present. Share screen. Home tab. Facebook. Yeah, there's Mike's. Can you guys see that? Look at the now again, he's got to get the, like you said, he's got to take a little bit of Donald Trump out. But what I want you guys to focus on, you guys watch it, is you see all the different colors in there. That looks good, Mike.
Not even showing half of them, you know.
Yeah. But I mean.
Well, I can see him. I can see him.
Yeah, it looks really good. You can see that right around the eyes, on his shoulders looks good, on his neck, right around his lips. That looks good. His eyes. I liked what you did right around the eyes, too. That looks good. Looks good, man. So we got that one. Then we got, well, let me go back. We have, that was him. We have, is this Tommy? Here's
I'm right.
Can you see it?
Yeah, that's me.
That's Tommy's. That looks good, Tommy. And that's his avocados.
The babies. Just starting.
Someday guacamole.
I'm not going to say nothing, man. There was a joke there, and I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
There's some children watching, just in case.
They're babies.
They're little babies.
I gotta watch it for now another 4 months, maybe 5. Generally, right around Thanksgiving we get them, but I think we're a little early this year. Maybe Halloween. Nothing like having 1,000 avocados, huh?
There you go. Your dog loves them.
Yeah, dog gains weight.
Tommy's dog loves him some avocados. Let me brush this down. Here on his neck. And grab a little bit more of this right here. About here. A little bit more. Right about here.
Hey, Gil, you getting rain over there in Chicago?
It looked like it was going to rain yesterday, but it didn't. It just stayed beautiful. They're calling for rain sometime, I think, tomorrow. It's right now. It don't look like nothing right now, and we need it, man, because my grass, man, looks like hay out there. You know.
Yeah, mine does too. But now it rained the last 2 days. It's right fixing to rain right now.
Well, that's probably what's heading my way then.
Yeah, hopefully, because it's coming from the north, heading towards east to you guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
Gil,
were.
that race ain't till tomorrow, ain't till next week.
Is it next week?
Next
No,
week.
it's tomorrow.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Chicago's next week.
Okay.
Oh, Chicago. Yeah, no, they're racing tomorrow at 4.
Yeah, because I was watching them qualifying for it in Tennessee.
Yeah, they're in they're in I forget
Nashville?
what they're at now.
Yeah.
Nashville. They're in Nashville this week.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was wondering about that when I saw them, because I saw they were talking about the race in Chicago, but then I saw them qualifying in Tennessee, and I'm like, well, that don't look. Well, before they mentioned they were in Tennessee, I'm like, that don't look like the lakefront. And then but they got all that shit over there in Chicago right now. Where
Yeah, I'm sure the track is set up, but it's
yeah, they had some cars out there. I don't know whose they belong to, but it was just probably out there for hey, fuck you. It was probably out there just for like a publicity thing.
Mm.
The Curs.
Hers.
That's Iraq.
Those are different Curs.
Oh, I'm sorry. The ones I'm associated with was from Iraq, northern Iraq. Nice guy, nice people.
Not here. That's Hers.
Those are Kurds.
Kurds, okay.
All right. So let me take a picture of this, and you guys can see it because you're not going to see it here. That's just.
Okay, Mikey. Oops, come on. Turn it on.
All right. Let me upload that.
Still gonna have to order that Wendy from Hobby Mike. So
What's that?
still got to order that Wednesday model from Hobby Mike.
Frickin' fly.
Yeah, I got one in here. It's been driving me nuts. I'm gonna pull a Mikey on it in a minute, man.
No, I had like a little taste of whiskey left. The frickin' fly landed. Now he's drowning.
Well, he wanted some, man.
I know. Now he's gonna die drunk. What a lucky guy. What a waste of a taste of whiskey.
Just knock it back.
Ah,
Come on.
no. I'll just pour me another.
It's just a fly.
It's like a worm.
All right, let's see. There's Steve.
If it ain't in Mescal, I ain't drinking that.
All right, I'm gonna show Steve just uploaded his. So let me run over here real quick.
He ain't wiggling no more. He must be like that cricket.
Mhm.
I think his was a happier death, though.
There's Steve's right there.
Nice.
Nice. And then that's mine. Right there. So.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Fucking chair.
All right, let's get a little bit of highlight in here now. Let's go with this one. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right there. The old nostrils there. right here.
I figure I should toast to the death of the fly.
There you go.
Here's him. Okay. Back to where I was at. Back in the saddle again.
Had to get to those ears a little later. There we go. Lighten that up a little bit there. So now I'm just adding highlights to it. Let's see where am I at. Okay, let's go right here. Right there. Let's pull that over. Yeah, right there on the neck. Right here. Here. Just like so. Now come up and up and down. Right there. Cross over here. Blend that in. A little bit more. Let's see, where do I need it? Right here in that cheek. Clean the brush. Let's grab some of this right here. And then just right there. Okay. Right here on his cheekbone. Pull a little bit in here. Bring that across. Like that. All right. All right, all right, all right.
Hey, don't you think it's a little coffee time?
Yeah, I think so. All right, let me. You know what I did? I always forget, bro. Give me a second here. I always forget. Let me, that's that, that's that. Okay. All you guys watching, if you can, if you can't, that's fine too. But if you like what you see here and you want to, help so we can, continue to do this kind of stuff, there is my buy me a coffee. It's in the comments. It's also right here on the bottom of your screen. What anything can help, or you can just, if you can't do anything like that, hit the like and subscribe button and hit the little bell so you're notified. When we do more stuff like this here, go to those watching from Jerry Fraser Just Paint It, man. Hit his like and subscribe button. Scale Model Kit Review, the same thing. You have Michael with Keystone Models. Michael Wheaton. Tommy doesn't have a YouTube page, but
Nope. Well, nope.
yeah, if you can, the link is in the chat there, man. Anything will help. Helps to pay for the stream. It helps so we can bring more of this content to you guys. So there we go. Let's go back to this guy. Now, what I'm doing, let's see if I can pop up a little bit. I'm adding some highlights to them now.
You too.
Then I'll blend that down, as I come in. But this highlight is just my stark highlight. And the good thing about oils is if I don't like it, I can just wipe it right off. Just move it over. Can I come over here? I'll put a little bit here. And as I do that, then I'll pull it down. And that'll soften that highlight or that piece right in here. Soften it up a little bit. Just like that. Clean this off. Let me get to his ears. Get his ears. That ear. Move over and get this other ear. There we go. Got that ear done. Got the other ear done. Okay. All right, let me jump over here and see what everybody's up to. Let's go with Mr. Sutton there. Let's watch him for a little bit. What you doing there, Steve? Talk to him.
Some highlights in, some yellow ochre here. Trying to blend it in. Just put a whole bunch of different colors. Burnt sienna, red iron oxide, Payne's gray around the eyes. Red iron oxide, extra dark.
Nice.
So that's just a slow process to get what I like.
Yeah, just take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time and, look at it like you're doing. It's cool watching you move it around like that. You get different angles and shit. There's Mikey.
That looked good.
There it is. That's looking good, bro.
I don't know if you can see or not. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Looks good.
I knocked the truck off with a little carne babaro.
Yeah. It's all coming back to you, though, bro.
Never left me.
There you go, Mr. Lang.
Hey, what it is? I'm sure it is.
I like that, Mike. It looks good, Michael. Looks good. We'll go to Jerry. He's probably sealing that. So we'll come back to Jerry. Let's go over here to. He's upside down, man.
Oh, well,
There you go.
because I'm doing them
That's
like
right.
this, and then I'm kind of playing with the light.
Okay.
That looks good.
So the light's coming from this side,
Right.
so I'm using that to help me do the high points.
Nice.
But adding some highlights with oil.
All right. I need some Payne's Gray. There it is. I'll grab a little of this Payne's Gray. Right there.
Oh, shit.
All right. A little bit of the Payne's Gray. Very little bit. Grab that. shadow. There we go. There you go. Have a little bit more of that Payne's gray. Right here in the corner of that eye. That one. Get a little bit of that right underneath his boogers.
What? The Payne's gray?
Yeah, just a very. I put some on the brush, and then I took most of it off.
Yeah.
Whatever's left on the brush, that's what I'm using for us, just in the real deep recesses. And underneath his nose and like right there by his upper lip. And then underneath his neck. Here. It's right there. Come in here. It's like that. Let me that gives you an idea. I know it's a little. Let me turn another light on. I got the overhead lights off, so it looks pretty dark. There we go. So that'll give you. There he is there. And then I'll add more light. You know, it's a good thing about the oils. You can play with it. You know, just like there. A little bit under the eye there. here. See, I'm trying to anticipate. Let me get this hair on them. Hold on. Where the shadows are gonna lay once I get the hair on them, you know. All right, I don't want to mess with that oil. So let's get this on here. There we go. So there he is there with his hair on. See?
Yep.
So I'm trying to anticipate where the shadows from the hair are gonna go. But let me leave the hair on them. Give me an idea where they're going with this Payne's Gray. Got a mess here. All right. Okay. So we take a little bit of that. Come in here. And it gives me that shadow that I wanted right there. Now, I need a shadow right where that hair. Right here.
You know, put a little gray in his hair.
What's that?
You can put a little gray in his hair, maybe.
Yeah, like a, well, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's an idea.
You look kind of old.
Yeah, give it that shadow there.
We want to meet him driving a wagon.
And nope. And then right in here, add a little bit more of that Payne's Gray. Bring it down. Like right there. And then down. All right. So let's blend this. Give me my shadow there. Bring it down. Hey, hey, hey. Don't come in here running, boy. So I don't know if you guys can see that. You see the shadow now right there where the hair comes over?
Yep.
What are you doing? Hey, close that door. A little bit right there.
See a lot of mention of Lakota Indians up in South Dakota.
What's that?
I see a lot of mention of Lakota Indians up in South Dakota.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they got the Rosebud and the Pine Ridge up there. So,
Were they part of the Sioux tribe?
well, yeah, I mean that's what the government calls them, but they call them they're Lakota.
Yeah.
And then if you go to North Dakota, you got the Dakota and the Nakota. You have the with Ojibwa, all that up that way, and Minnesota and all that. Some good wild rice up in that area. All right. So I think, see, now that I put the gear on, I can see where my shadows are at and where I want those the highlights now. Because the way he's on his base here, the way Mike's got him on here, and he sits on this, he's turned a little bit to my left. If I'm looking at him this way, he's turned a little bit to my left. So I want that light to come in from this angle right here. All right. Did Jerry come back?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry.
All right, no, yeah, because we were showing everybody's, but I think you went to go.
Yeah, I went to seal before, so
Yeah,
I lightened it up a little bit. There you go.
Now, if you remember the beginning, how red it was. Now look at, he's starting to tone it down. He's starting to add the different highlights and stuff. And that's just, you still got highlights to add to that.
Yep.
Yeah, so that looks good. That looks nice, man.
Thank you.
Go this way. How about this? There we go. That's a little better. All right, I need a little bit of some crystal light here, man. I drank a lot of whiskey last night.
Yeah. I think
I was up till 4 in the hangout last night.
I bailed.
It was a long hangout. It was pretty cool though. It's been a while since I've done that. All right, now let's get them off the base. I want to go in with some better highlight. So let's go here. Right here. Get that back in the hair there. Moving around a little bit. Close some of that oil off. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Well, for Father's Day, my nephew got one of those Blackstone griddles.
Uh-huh.
So he made us smash burgers for Father's Day.
Uh-huh.
They came out good. So today he's gonna make Philly cheesesteaks.
Ooh.
So I got a date.
He getting down with his Blackstone griddle, huh?
Yeah.
I've had one of those for about 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah,
They're
my
great for
wife.
breakfast.
First thing my wife says, we don't need one.
You know, one side bacon, in the middle is eggs, and on the other side is hash browns.
Oh.
They work really well.
Yeah, I want to get one.
Yeah, I might end up just getting a griddle for my grill because I have a big old hunkin' Weber that.
Let me tell you, I love those Webers, man.
Yeah, I got one.
They're solid, bro.
Yeah, I've had mine since 2008, and it's a natural gas. And it's the big old hunkin' one with the rotisserie and the side burner. It's gigantic. It's still kicking.
I'll leave mine out without covers and stuff, and it still looks like brand new, bro.
Mine gets covered when I remember. Yeah, it's got a smoker in it too, but like anything else, when you start adding all these things, they don't quite do it as right as a real smoker. It does okay. But it's a great grill.
I have a Weber smoker, a Traeger, a Weber grill, like for charcoal. And then
Yeah.
I have a Weber, the medium-sized one that has 4 burners. And then I have a Blackstone. Then I have something else. I forget what it is.
Yeah, my brother's a solid. It's got to be charcoal or nothing. Okay, you could have that.
I mean, if you have all day to do ribs and a lot of beer, charcoal smoker is good. But if you want to leave it alone, a Traeger is the best. Hit a 225 and come back 5 hours
Yeah,
later.
but the problem my nephew had with the Traeger was making hamburgers. You could only cook a couple of hamburgers at a time. He's got 3 kids and a bunch of people over, and you end up with a grease fire. That's a problem with Traegers.
Those are pellets, right? Yeah, mine's a pellet.
Yeah, you can't handle, but they can handle a lot of grease.
Well, they're made for just.
Yeah.
I think they're made for smoking, personally.
Yeah, so that's why he got the Blackstone, because
Yeah.
he's got the Traeger too.
Blackstones are good for smash burgers and stuff.
Yeah, hey, they were good.
You know, you guys are making me freaking hungry now.
Yep.
Hey, well,
We went to
I
Five
don't
Guys.
know if I got a date at 5.
Yeah, but you're 3 hours difference than us.
Yeah.
I'm ready for dinner.
Oh yeah, so me and a cheesesteak. We're getting together. I'm not even waiting for the wife.
Ah.
All right. I think I'm close to. Let this sit for a little bit. Now that I put the hair on it, just to hold it for now, I get a better idea of where those shadows are at. And where I want the light to come in from.
Let there be light.
All right.
Tommy's already painting his eyes. Holy smokes.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting there and I haven't quite figured out what I want to do next. So
Right on.
work on some eyes, because I don't do decals yet. I have them.
Anybody see that movie Covenant?
The what?
Covenant?
The Covenant
No.
about Afghanistan.
Oh yeah, I saw it the other day. It was good.
They didn't film in Afghanistan because I saw some fences.
No,
in there.
they probably filmed in the deserts of Jersey or something. I don't know.
All the years I've been there, I was there. Never saw a fence out in the middle of nowhere. It was a pretty good movie.
So some guy, we won't mention names, get him on Dragon, talked about these detailed brushes, and so I think I'm gonna try them out.
What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, those. They work, bro.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Some guy said they're good.
$400?
These are cheap.
Mike's got something he's going to be auctioning off for $400.
I already got a set of those.
That's right.
These broken toads.
I got lithium.
You got lithium.
Fucking Ark of the Covenant sitting over here.
Lithium.
All right, I don't know if I think I don't know. What do you guys think? I know the lights. Here, let me take a picture of it. But the shine on it from the light. Once I hit it with a, once this dries by tomorrow, I'm able to hit it with a dull coat, like matte coat. It'll knock that shine down. I'll be able to. But I like the way it looks. Let's see. Get a picture of this guy. Oh, let me get on. It's been on me the whole time. Sorry about that. Holy shit, Mike.
On bad. Shut your mouth.
This is a bad. Shut your mouth. Hold on.
I don't think it'll show up on the webcam.
Hold on. Let me get on you there. I was just looking at the pictures of it. That's like, damn, dude.
Nice, Mike.
Yeah, that looks good.
Wow.
You can see the translucence with all the different colors you got in there.
Ah,
You know, here, while he's doing that, let me show you the picture of it. It looks better in the picture, man.
Gave him some freckles, some veins.
You got the frecks on there, man.
It's for sale, Wheaton, if you want to buy it.
There it is right there. Look.
wow.
That was good.
Dang.
I like that color. I like the way you got in here. You got those. Yeah, that looks really good.
You know, that's so good. I bet you that guy from NY3D will sponsor you.
I bet you he would. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
Damn,
That's nice.
that's nice.
Nice. Guess that sucker's still driving home.
From the other day.
Let's see, Steve. What you got?
Bad. Shut your mouth.
You painting his eyes already, Steve?
Yep.
Damn.
You can use decals or you painting them?
Paint.
Show off.
Really good, Steve.
Nice.
I sent a picture.
What you got there, Jerry?
Reworking some of the shadows with the pastels right
Nice.
now.
Nice. See, now I'm doing that face, but I'm going to end up doing. Did I put it in here? Once all this oil dries, that's what I'm going to end up doing to mine. Right there.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go and say that them earrings are supposed to be bone color, right?
Yeah, it's an abalone. It's a bone.
You said we could jade the little studs, right?
Yeah, you could put you can make them like red, the abalone with the red in there,
Yeah.
red beads, or you could put. They didn't wear a lot of turquoise. It was mostly like red, maybe a blue bead, a red bead. But if you look at some of the old pictures of when they had those abalone like that, like I got some, they got the red bead in there.
Can you give us a couple of links to
Yeah, hold on,
look at?
hold on. Let me get.
One.
Tommy, there's this website called Google.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You just type in
It's called Google.
Native American jewelry.
I didn't get fat because I do work.
Got him at
So
the
make me
school.
get up and go to Google.
got to invent this cool tool called a computer.
Yeah. That means I gotta like switch a screen, open it, click, and click another one. Hey, you're asking a lot.
See now, later, if you're going by period, that would have been part of a buffalo or a elk bone. You know, the earring. Later on, they used abalone, but if you go with the earlier, hold on, let me find it here. I had one. I'm trying to find
You said abalone?
Well, they use abalone. They started using abalone in the right around the. Yeah,
I don't really care for bologna. I prefer pepperoni.
it could either be abalone or it could be bone.
Where did you get that from? California, I guess, I assume.
Bologna salami.
Yeah. But if you're going by period times, I mean, it would probably be a. Here you go. Oh, those are brass. That's not what I'm looking for. It would be.
I love abalone.
I used to die for it. However, you had to fight the sharks for it.
It's kind of illegal now.
Is it really?
Yeah, abalone now has to be like farmed or yeah, it's hard to get here. Pay a lot of money, you can get it.
Well, that's too bad. California's going downhill.
Yeah, we're supposed to slide into the ocean, man. Someday.
Maybe just slide in and slide out, rinse it all off, and come back
Yeah.
fresh.
I'm trying to say we'll pull out.
Remember that stuff in the 60s and 70s. You know, they caught me sleeping on the beach at Venice Beach when I was like just about 14. They would have put me in jail for a minute there.
Yeah,
You can't do that. You can't do that in California beaches. It used to be.
Oh, you can't.
I'm going to show you a quick one here. It's a black and white, but it's a bone. It's not abalone. It's a bone, which is, you see that right there?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is the abalone, which would
That's shiny inside.
but that's what you want. That it's a bone color, like Mike
Okay.
was saying, a bone color, and then your beads on the inside could be anything from red to brass to whatever. But if you're going period, you know probably a red bead inside there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so here's another one. See, I'm trying to find a more modern photo.
Those guys look very noble.
Yeah. See, those are gold. That's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. I know where to look. Hold on. I know where to look. Maybe I'll just go upstairs and pull out mine. Where we at? Where we at? That's two.
By her. Yeah, abalone would be, the show would be prettier. Has a lot of blues and stuff in there.
Yeah, I mean, some of them were rawhide discs. It all depends on you know.
What was there and
Yeah, I mean,
what was considered precious?
yeah. I mean, some of them were rawhide discs, some of them were bone.
Look like a bone may have been taken from a buffalo.
It would have been a buffalo, or a buffalo or an elk.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a bigger bone. Here we go, regalia and accessories. That's what I'm looking for. You know?
Why am I shaking?
So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the like an off white, almost I don't know, where's that? Like that a bone color.
Yeah. Citadel has a bone color, I think.
Yeah, the Shanti bone. It's a good bone color.
There's my paint shaker in action.
Let's see it, Tommy.
There it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We gotta see Tommy's paint. There it goes. Now all he needs to do is make R2D2 sounds.
It's on sale at Adam and Eve.
That's his paint shaker. It works, right, Tommy?
Yeah, it works. Doesn't work as good as yours, but yeah, it works.
I
It was
think my
like
girlfriend had one of
$10.
those. She'll
It's
say
like
paint.
$10, man.
Hey, you can't beat that.
And the rubber band is from like when you get like asparagus or celery.
Yep.
Is that from Dispay?
Yeah, that's not a display. That's for damn sure. It'd be $200,
That's not from Spade. That's from Spade's wife.
and it'd be red.
So since I'm doing this for fun, I'm not gonna do it bone. I'm gonna, in honor of Ken from Badger, I'm gonna do it the Red Dragon model, silver with a little turquoise in it.
There you go.
The Red Dragon airbrush special.
That was funny when you said that, ain't it?
Yes, I love that. That's silver. I'll take it just like that. He goes, yeah, I'll put a little fucking turquoise on the handle for you too.
I could kid.
Fucking guy. All right. Shoot it with some sealer.
Gotta shoot it with some sealer. Shoot it.
Shoot it. Shoot it, man. Shoot it. And this thing even lights up too. Dang, it's fancy.
Yeah, I got the insides of the eyes done, but I'll wait till the rest. I'll wait till this dries tomorrow when I hit it with a clear.
I'm trying to find a shade of brown I like.
Get this off. There we go. I might as well get those shells real quick. That way everything will dry together. With that bone around his ear. So let me get my Ubshanti bone. Now for the eyes, I use an ivory. So
Use an ivory, not an off-white?
for the whites of the eyes,
Yeah.
use an ivory.
Okay.
Mine's it's military, but they call it skull white.
Yeah.
But it's an off-white.
Skull fuck white. Is that what you said?
That's what he
Skull
said.
white.
Where's my stick?
Yeah, what he said, man.
He knows where that is.
Let me take it off me, man. Oh, there we go. How you coming along there, Mr. Lane?
Good. Just gonna seal this up. Seal this part up and then look on the ivory. I can't seal it up. I gotta wait for the oil to dry. All right, let's go on with the ivory.
So these are the browns I have to look at. I made my pick, I think.
For the eyes?
Yeah. I think I'll go with this one.
Oh, that's ivory.
No, this is not an Eastern tribe. This is more of a Plains Indian, which would be Lakota. But you're right; they would use more blues and stuff on the Eastern tribes.
Huh.
Hey, Jerry, how's your mom doing?
What happened, puppy?
How's your mom?
She's doing better. She's gonna be in the hospital for a while till she gets cleared with that stuff. So,
She doing better today, though?
yeah, she felt a little better today, but she's gonna be there for a while. Thank you for asking.
No problem. See, I got the earrings done. I used that the Ashanti bone, and then once that dries, I'll put a very light wash, brown wash over it just to dirty it up a little bit.
Nice.
But yeah, there it is.
Now, is that like a leather ring around the bone, or is that the bone?
It all depends. I mean, you could make it leather, you can make it bone. It's just bone. It could be bone or leather, abalone shell. It all depends. It all
I
depends.
was thinking about the ring around it because it looks
It was carved. They were either carved or they were cut out.
Okay. And how about where it hooks to the earring?
That would be a piece of brass or a piece of
Okay.
some kind of metal, piece of wire.
Probably silver wire or something.
Nah, not really silver. They would have probably used whatever wire they could get, or a piece of a shell. They cut a little piece of shell and make a ring out of it. From a brass casing or something. Later on, now you'll use silver or gold. Very rarely do they use gold, but you'll have silver now. But back then, I mean, they didn't. They weren't mining silver. They probably, who knows? They probably had their hands on some.
Well, they traded with trappers too. A lot of stuff too, right?
Well, yeah, or they kind of like took what they wanted. But yeah, you could get, that's how they, you get the steel, the knives, the hatchets, shit like that, trading with people, and you trade with them. You'd get wire, steel, copper, brass. So yeah, before I add any, now once these oils are dry on mine here, then I'll go in with the pan pastels and just, but there's mine there. Let me see. Steve just sent me a couple of photos here. There's Jerry's. Whoa, Steve, that looks good. Here's Steve's. Let me get it off of me. And I'm going to present. We have, I'm telling you, man, Steve took to this like a fish to water, man. Look at that. Nice.
Damn.
That looks good, Steve.
Ooh.
Looks good. I likes it.
Nice
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah. Now, Steve, you see what I'm showing right here where my mouse is? What I'm going to do is I'm going to file this down just a little bit, and I'm going to make that a leather wrap right here.
Oh, nice.
From that to about here.
Okay.
Make it, like a bone color leather wrap, a rawhide.
Yeah.
With the red or a piece of rawhide strapping it. But yeah, that's what I'll do with mine. Let me go to the next one. God damn, Steve, that looks good, man. That looks real. Now we go over to Mr. Jerry. Damn, Damn, Picasso. That looks good, Jerry. Excuse me.
Getting there.
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks nice.
Put it in there.
Joe says, all considered, I will stick to cutting up and painting aircraft and armor. You should try this. I think you'd like it.
He'd probably smoke us.
Oh yeah.
So Mikey, man, he's been holding out on us. He's been painting figures and not telling anybody.
That's right. That's the best way to keep people off your back.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see you painting again, though. It really is. Mr. Lang, what's going on there? You're all in. You're deep in thought. Nice. Go to Jerry here. Yeah, look at that. That looks good, Jerry. That looks real good.
Thank you.
And then we got Mr. Wheaton there. He just rigging shit. Look at that. He just damn. Look at them guns out there.
Wow.
What the hell? That's a whole lot of cannon.
Hey, Wheaton, you're muted, man. Unmute yourself for a second.
Yeah.
Now, all those cannons, they all have their little block and tackle and all that shit in there.
Yep. Retaining ropes. There's 23 pieces of metal on it, hand shaped, for the to keep the cannon on the carriage. Little rings, little eye bolts and stuff like that.
Hey, do you ever put figures in them?
Not really.
Okay, just wondered.
Then it becomes a diorama.
Now,
Then you can paint a figure and put it in your model. Huh?
Yeah,
now
that could be a big model.
before you felt a little under the weather there for a few weeks. How much hours you say you have into that so far?
Probably about, when I'm done with this, it'll be well over 1,300.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's beautiful work.
Yeah. Amazing. I like it.
Oh, look at you, Tommy. Man, that looks like Juan, man. You sure that ain't Juan? That looks good, Tommy. That looks real good.
You gonna put
Alberto.
the marquee on it?
Alberto, the Indian.
That's Humberto.
Oh,
That looks
that's
good,
right.
Tommy. You know what? That skin tone's looking really good, Tommy.
And we had a little accident yesterday, so it's a little lighter than I wanted it to be, but
Kenneth says, hello, everyone from Atlanta, Georgia. How are you all doing today? Pretty good, Ken. Pretty good. Thanks for joining us. Joe says, no, he's just going to stick to his armor and aircraft.
yeah. Pussy.
You gotta know your limitations.
Yeah, but you never know unless you try.
Ah. Who knew I enjoyed putting on makeup? Come
There you go. Yeah.
on.
You know what? Let me add that little. Might as well. I'm here. Add a little red dot to that.
Still raining.
What's that?
It's still raining out there.
Is it?
Hard, really hard.
Yeah, it should. We should be getting it sometime tonight.
Yeah. But now it's going to cost me about, because I have to call the gardener up and say, come do my yard again.
Yeah, my wife was just telling me, man, we need it. I went out there, man, and walking on it. You hear the grass crunching. It's so dry, you know.
Yeah. I've been watering my garden. It's doing pretty good. All my herbs.
We are 102 right now.
Wow.
I haven't been outside in 3 days.
I think it's a good weather for coffee. Hint, hint.
Yes, sir. Give me a second.
Good weather for coffee.
Some Bustelo. It's time for some Bustelo.
There you
Oh,
go.
God. Yeah. And then paint the eyeballs.
Oh no, dude. I'm gonna tell you something. I started drinking coffee this morning, and I said I can only have half a cup because I knew I was gonna be painting. So I came down here. I drank my half a cup of coffee, a lot of water. I was like, nope, I don't want that hand shaking today. Let me finish this, and then we're gonna do the Bustelo.
Somewhere in my future is 18-year-old scotch tonight.
Oh,
I've been drinking cognac a lot, every once in a while.
Cognac.
Cognac, the good stuff.
Cognac. Cognac.
Cognac.
Cognac. It's a bit too strong for me.
Yeah.
he said he's been drinking the good stuff.
When I get down to Texas, I'll be drinking tea. Well, actually, it's called sweet tea.
Uh-huh.
Sweet tea.
It has 3 pounds of sugar in it.
That good for you?
No, they should call it diabetic tea. I've been watching. I had my last test. It was 5.8. Pretty good.
There's the red beet in there now.
Oh, okay.
Is it like coral bead or?
No, they were called trade beets, check beets. They
Okay.
they traded with traders for them.
Are they like a dark bead or?
They're like a red, like almost. Some of them are the old check beets were almost translucent red, you know.
Like
Okay.
that.
They're red, you know. They're glass. They're red.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
So yeah, see that gives it there, and then you take a little brown, a very light brown wash, put it over everything, over it. There it is.
Okay. Very good.
So once you put his hair on him, see, I gotta go over some of the skin tone, but I can't. I don't want to fuck around with because of the oils I got on there. Let me get this in here. So there's that's how it'll look, Steve.
Nice.
Kenneth says it's the same kind that us Southern and Georgia drink when it comes to sweet tea. Oh yeah, it's just a pound of sugar with a little bit of sprinkling of water on it.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's there! Look who's there! It's El Casper.
Oh! Hey, Casper! Casper himself.
What's up? Pick up your phone. You got Dominic. There he is. Oh, Gooch. What's going on, Namagooch? All right. Let me get to this.
Let's see here.
Now, all you guys, if you guys are watching and you appreciate what we do here, if you can, if you can, there's my link there for a buy me a coffee. Helps to pay for the stream yards. I'm also trying to update my cameras here and stuff, but this will help pay for it. If you can do it, fine. You know, that'd be greatly appreciated. Whatever you guys can do, you know, if this is a benefit to you guys and you want us to continue doing this stuff. Also, you know, just hit the like and subscribe button, hit the bell button, you know, so you can see more of the content. You also have, let me see if I got them here. Let me see if I did.
What?
Well,
That?
I want to thank Mike, Hobby Mike. He's in the stream right now. He's painting. He's the one that printed these for us, guys. If you want one of these, they're not on his site. But if you go on his webpage and you message him, and he'll print one up for you. He's got another one that he's got with a hat. ny3dcreations.com. The brother's been good to us, man. You know, he's most of what you see us doing on here, these busts and these figures, he prints them for us. You know, and if you want one, and if they're not on his site, just message him. And on the site there's a way you can message him and just inquire about whatever you're looking for, and he'll get to you. You know, there's Mikey there. Then you have, you know, you got Scale Model Kit Review. Those of you, they're linked to our stream. They're streaming on their page right now. You know, go give that brother a like. Give him, you know, hit the bell button. You know, subscribe if you're not already. Jerry Freights just painted. That brother there can paint. You know, same thing. If you're not a subscriber to him, you know, please be, you know, do so. Dominic says, getting back and swinging things. My son passed his engineer test. I've been helping him
All
start.
right. Yeehaw, congratulations.
Good for him. Congrats, man. Yeah. I want to go. I'm gonna put this on Jerry for a little bit so you guys can see him work, man. Now, what color are you using for the eyes, Jerry? Ivory or a bone white? Okay. Some scale 75 there. All right, awesome. Are you muted, Jerry? Can you guys hear him? Or is it-
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was muted. I'm sorry. For the eyes, I'm using white sands. Okay, and for the earring, I was going to use bone white.
Awesome. Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, no, I thought it was me for a minute.
that was me.
Go back over here to. Oh man, you got the meow meow brush out, didn't you?
No, that's just a red. This is a regular silky.
Okay.
I do get the meow meow. I don't like them.
The meow meows.
In fact, I must have put them somewhere because I don't see any of them.
Okay. We got some more from Mikey. God damn, Mike, that looks good. Fuck. I'm hanging up my brushes, man.
That's it. Snatch your crown with your head still attached to
Yeah,
it.
you just took it from me. You took it from me. Look at that. Look at that.
Came out really good. I'm very, very, very happy.
Dude, that came out
Dang, that's
awesome, bro.
Coming,
Very
it's coming,
nice.
it's coming.
ah,
It doesn't show. There's freckles. There's veins.
Well, you can see them. You can see the freckles in here.
It's tough for the camera to really, really show. You know.
That looks really good, Mike. That looks really, really good.
I don't do shit half-ass.
There. You see the freckles there? See it? And the veining here? Yeah.
It's hard to get it to show up on the iPhone, you know.
That looks really good, though, bro. Look at that. Yeah, you see the veining right there?
Yeah.
Up in here.
Awesome.
God damn, Mike.
When I did the blue, the first thing I did was, I learned this when I did a zombie once. I ran a liner brush, just squiggly lines all over, random.
Uh-huh.
And then you do the wash. And the lines will stay, you know?
Uh-huh.
Heavier.
It looks good, though. That looks really fucking good, bro. I like the skin tone on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very nice. Very nice, Mike. Very nice.
It's for sale. Anybody in the chat wants to buy it.
$400. All right, now, before I add any more color to this guy's face, I gotta let those oils dry. So, hold your breath, Jerry. And Casper says, "Ooh, yeah, looking good, Mike."
Oh, yeah. Oh, Casper.
And Casper,
Haven't heard from him in 6 fucking months. I'm gonna start calling him Freddy.
Oh,
all right, let me check this oil because it was thin, so I might be able to spray this.
Somebody's getting impatient.
No. I just want to. Yeah, you're right. I am. But
He
no,
wants,
look,
he wants to finish the sucker now.
no, I don't. Wow. But look, bro. Look, it's a clean one.
Gil's already done.
Look,
It's dry.
almost.
Nice.
I'll leave it overnight because I still got to go in and add a little bit of a red to it and stuff, you know. But yeah, it'll be dry by tomorrow.
You're pixelated a little bit, Gil.
Am I?
Yeah.
Damn it.
You're getting fuzzy.
I'm getting fuzzy. Yeah, it's almost it's dry to the touch, but I don't want a chance putting a clear on it, you know? Not yet.
Oh shit. Ugh. The hell that happened?
Gil is like, damn, everybody else is painting.
Okay, let me put that brush away.
Hmm.
That. Let's see. Tommy just put some up. Let me see what Tommy's got. You took them outside, Tommy?
Yeah, because I matched it with the one I took previous. I posted on in Red Dragon and
on his fake grass.
Yeah, next to each other. Well, because the green gives a good contrast.
All right, let me show that.
Yeah, because I get a little tired after.
There, yeah, that looks good. Nice. Looks good, Tommy.
I still got to tone down that nose. It's a little too bright. But yeah, there's some more to do to it. Let the oil dry and then I'll spray it.
Yep. Yeah, just a little bit of this red in here. That's what she said.
Yeah, so this morning I completely cleaned off this tabletop. Nothing on it. Was. I got inspired by Mike.
Yeah.
Give me a clean surface. That's why I have 2 tables set up where I just set all the shit outside. I really like these pastels, though.
Yeah.
I like playing with them. They're fun.
Once you get the right stuff to fix it, they're nice, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get that fix it? Fix it?
Yeah. That's what I get.
Yep.
Yeah, fix Tiffer.
Workable fixed tiff.
Yeah, this stuff is good, man.
Workable fixed tiff.
Found it at the craft department at Walmart.
Yeah, you got it cheaper there too. I think it's almost like $10 or $11.
Just don't spray too close to it. You'll wash it out.
Yeah, it'll wash it out.
Hey, Tommy,
Yeah.
you need some of this for that fly.
Oh, I know that one fly.
You need
Yeah,
some of this for that
there's a
fly.
bunch of flies in here now. Well, the whiskey killed him, and then the other one, the little remnants of my beer, got another one.
That looks good, Mike.
I think the word's out.
I like that. That looks good.
That is. Dang.
The word got out. They're like, get away.
You know, all the word got out. There's a freaking bar here. There's an open bar.
Yeah.
Nothing next to try.
If you start hearing some house music in there, you know they're in there partying, man.
At least I ain't got crickets.
I got one in the garage, man.
Sorry. Somebody dying in here?
Okay.
My eyes hurt.
From focusing on it or the light.
He's been staring at Miley all day.
Oh, God. Pardon me.
Thanks for sharing.
how to make a snack. You guys are talking about burgers and ribs and
I know, right?
Yeah.
killing me over here.
Fucking
I'm
stuff
already
over here.
thinking, man. I got a cheesesteak with my name on it.
It really looks good, Tommy.
Oh, thanks. Hey, I almost got Lagatha done. I got to still paint an owl.
Yeah, me too.
We're getting there.
I just found mine.
Oh,
You just found your Lagatha?
No, I just found my owl.
The owl.
I have lost my owl.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Agatha's
You
almost
lost it.
done. Agatha's pretty much done, but the owl was missing. I misplaced it.
so me and my wisdom, I filled the hole at the bottom of the owl. Well, now I got no way to hold it to paint it. Guess I could drill out the hole. I caught a couple of zebras, and when we traveled back, one of them suffered a leg breakage, and I don't know where the piece went. So last night I was working with
For you.
and I made him a little prosthetic leg. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm just gonna sand and shape it. And he'll have his little and then paint it. And he'll be as good as this one.
Hold on, let me put it out here, Tommy. Hold on.
So when I came back from Florida, he was missing a leg. I made one. I still have to sand it and shape it so he can match this guy. Yeah, we'll let this dry another couple of days, and then I'll just go with the little just Spatey Dremel tool and clean it up. It'll be as good as new, ready to go out on the railroad.
There you go. Gonna go on safari, man.
Yeah, that's using Casper stuff, that Magiscope. We got a lot of projects going on here. We don't just run trains.
All right, let me get the hair back on.
Hey, so did you sand the sides of that hair?
I will when I seal this.
Uh-huh.
I'll say it like right in here.
Yeah, I just kind of spread mine with the fingers a little when you twist it sideways, kind of like
Yeah,
kind of like a little puzzle, and it fits right in.
well, actually, I didn't have to do it. I mean, if you put it in a certain way, it goes right in.
Yeah.
You can't go if the face is facing this way.
Yeah.
It doesn't go in, but if you turn them if I'm holding like this here and I turn them towards me, it goes right in.
That's why Mike designed it. He made it like a little, Rubik's Cube. You got to figure it out.
So All right. I don't want to add any more just yet. Just want to get this hollow in his cheek here. It was bugging me, so there we go. Oh, let me get it off me. Let me get that right there. There we go. That's better. All right. So that's all for me for today until this oil dries. And then I'll come back in it later. How you guys doing? You guys about ready to call it a day?
I'm cleaning up.
So let me clean my. Get this cleared off.
We just got started.
Well, I can keep going.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, nah, man. I think it's All right, let me just clean these brushes off real quick.
I'm due from nightly pills, so
Yeah, we're going on almost 3 hours, so I think that should.
Good
All
one.
right, let me switch the camera over. All right, let me turn this, get this off of here. I'll switch the camera. There we go. Move this. All right. I want to thank everybody that stuck with us and watched with us, that came in and out. If those of you that are watch a little later, if you got any questions, you can contact Steve Sutton, Scale Model Kit Review, Jerry Frade, Just Paint It, myself, right here. If you're looking for some good 3D printed figures, busts, right there. ny3dcreations.com. That's Hobby Mike. He's in the chat with us. If you guys got any questions for him, he's right here with us. He's painting with us. Just let us know. If you want one of these, again, like he said, they're not on his site, on his webpage, but you can message him, tell him what you want, and he'll accommodate your request. So let's go around the bend here real quick before we go. Steve, how we got there? There's Steve's right there. I like that. Nice.
Thank you.
Looks good, Steve.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not gonna touch this guy until next week, and then we'll do the hair. I got other things I need to finish, but these guys give me shit all the time, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You believe that? I got a bridge.
We believe you.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not touching it. I mean, I'll just touch up the face.
There you go.
But we still got the hair to do. The feathers are gonna be fun, man. The feathers on this. Yeah. Hold on, Steve. Show that again.
Yeah.
The feathers can be good. Now I'm gonna go with spotted eagle on those, which is a young eagle, spotted eagle. You can go golden eagle if you want, or bald eagle. But I think I'm gonna go with spotted eagle because the hair being black and then the spotted eagle feathers would be really nice. I think. Let's go over see Mikey there. There's Mikey there. There's his done right there. And I'll tell you what, for a guy that hasn't painted in a couple of years, he sure picked it right back up.
I want to say 5 years. I think I got a memory in my Facebook a month or two ago. It's been 5 years. Anything.
Yep. And right there is his webpage, ny3dcreations.com. Check out what he's got. He's got some really good exclusives. He's got a lot of stuff up there, man. You guys, and I think, Mike, do you do one-offs for people if somebody wants something?
Anything you want.
There it is.
Remember, there's two sizes. This is the size that everybody else is painting.
Right.
Quarter scale. This is third scale.
Yeah, Mike went a little bigger. So if you want one to third scale, all you got to do is talk to him, So prices may vary, right, Mikey?
Yeah, well, listen,
Well, you can see the guy in the back with the hat on. You know, the cat in the back with the hat on. That
there's this one too.
And
Yeah.
they're 8K printing too. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's-
I like that.
Clean print.
Nice. So there's Mike, ny3dcreations.com. He's the one that printed these up for us. He prints most of our stuff up for us. You know, check him out right there, ny3D
I
Creations.
don't ask for buy me a coffee. Pay my electric bill is what I ask.
Yeah, because all them damn printers got to be killing you, man. You know, Mr. Lang, how we doing there, brother? That looks good, bro.
Does.
That looks really
Yeah.
good. That looks really good, Michael.
Wow.
That's a Canadian Indian.
Yeah,
Good job, Mike.
yep. And then we got Jerry here. There you go. He's already look at this cabrón. He's already doing the feathers.
Oh.
Oh, he's already doing the feathers.
Man.
Mm.
That's because he uses decals for the eyes, so you have to
Hey,
spend time.
hey. Don't knock it.
That's a good looking skin tone. Now you guys got to remember the light is washing a lot of this out. But we'll have pictures up and we'll show that. You know, on Red Dragon Model Works, Scale Model Kit Review, Red Dragon Model Works, and also on Jerry Freight. He'll have a better video with the light a little better where you'll see it. We paint under harsh lights, guys. So, you know, but look at that. I mean, that's amazing, beautiful, Jerry.
Thank you.
And then you got right there. There's old Tommy's.
Yeah.
Looking good, Tommy. That's looking good, bro.
Yeah.
And
Fine.
then of course we got our bouncer here with his big old ship there,
Yep.
Mr. Wheaton. It's good to see you back though.
Yeah.
It really
Well,
is.
Glad to have you back, and you're
Yeah.
feeling better.
I feel better, a lot better now.
Awesome. So we're gonna call it a day, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you want something, if you're interested, you know, in anything that you see us painting here that is 3D printed, that's where you go right there. ny3dcreations.com. There's his Gmail. You know, you can always send him a message. You know, if you're inquiring about something, you got a question about something that he sells, just contact him. The man will get right back to you. Well, so that's it. We'll see you guys again next Saturday, 3 p.m. We'll finish this off. We'll do the hair and the feathers. I won't touch it. I promise. I promise I won't. I'm going to put them off to the side. I got other things I need to work on, but thank you guys for watching. You know, remember, subscribe to Scale Model Kit Review. Those of you that are watching that he's linked to, subscribe to Jerry Freights. You know, just painted. If you like what you see here, man, there's a PayPal in the right here for buy me a coffee. You know, you can donate if you can. If you can't, that's cool. Just hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.